Is session 2 of Star Trek Infinite. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you might wonder, well, where's session 1? Should I start there? Well, we gave that a go. There were a couple of viewers, and we were just figuring out the game. It was very, very stop-start, and I don't think it would make the most fantastic video. So consider this to be the start of our career in Star Trek Infinite. And what I wanted to do was just take it from the top as the Federation and go through what we would do when we start. I think most people are going to want to be the United Federation of Planets. They're the team that you use for the tutorial. I was talking to somebody who was unfamiliar with these types of games, and they said, "Hey, look, I'm just going to be the Federation because I know what they stand for and what they do." So that's who we are going to go with. And what I want to go through is maybe just how to get started in this game. You are bombarded with information. It's a spreadsheet in space. What on earth do you do? Well, I can help out. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, go to the galaxy map, and we want as much information as we possibly can have. We want to click on these. Now, these little icons that it brings up might not make a lot of sense now, but I will explain them, and they will help you in the game. Now, we want to learn, first of all, we've got this whole big galaxy. We're going to explore it bit by bit, but we want to get a bit of a better picture of it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our fleet. This is just a collection of ships. This is easy for me to say, primarily a military kind of group. We have science ships for actually exploring the planets, but we're going to hold down the shift key, and I'm going to tell them to explore every unknown system. Now, when this fleet does that, we're going to get very, very basic information about the system. We would need to send our science ships to actually survey them to find out more about what is there. But this is handy because we get a bit more of a feel for the shape of the universe that we're in. If there is anything, any anomalies or alien species or anything, we can encounter them. And your fleet is just simply going to be doing nothing if we don't do this. So let's send them on. You can see how far they can go because of this bubble. We can increase that with technology, building outposts, that kind of thing. Doesn't matter if we're doing the most efficient route, it's fine. Okay, we can't go there. We've got a couple of things that we're going to want to do in this game. We're going to want to explore the universe. We're going to want to settle planets. We're going to want to develop our technologies. And this is the first part of that. This is this exploring. So that's the first thing to do. Now, the next thing to do, let's get a better look at a nearby planet. Now, how is this going to play out? We're probably going to try and be friends with the Romulans and the Klingons. That's just a very broad strategy. Kind of want to know what's going on over here at the border with the Cardassians. So we're going to send my science ship to survey the planet. You can see that there's two options: explore the system like our fleet did, or survey the system. Surveying the system with a science ship means that you find out everything that there is to know about it, what type of planets there are, what type of minerals it has. You can really make a good decision about whether you want to claim that planet as yourself or maybe just leave it for somebody else because it doesn't have much. The governorship is a handy little thing that's just going to boost your performance. Very, very simply, we're going to select it with a left click. We right click on Earth because this is where we want the governor working. Improve worker production. Why not? May as well get him doing something. Right. So now we've got some ships moving around. We're going to start exploring a bit more of the galaxy, and we are working as hard as we can to improve things for our people. What do we do next? Well, see this up here? says that we've got some technologies that we can research. So we could either click on these icons here, or we can start getting used to using this, the little quick sidebar. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to technology, and we've got 3 slots here. You can see that we've got 3 scientists, and they each have a speciality. So you can see by this icon, he's an expert in biology. It even says there, this chap, anomaly research, new worlds as well. So anything to do with society, and again, anything to do with society. If we can research some technologies that have those particular classes, then we will speed that up. We will do it more quickly. Let's have a look. Let's see what's available. Okay, that sounds interesting. We don't necessarily know what's really very useful at the moment. But now look at this. We've got 2 technologies which are to do with biology, and we've got a biologist here. Let's see what he can research. Okay, nothing that's really his speciality. So how about, just to give ourselves a little boost, I'm going to put Garvin there in that slot. And the technologies, what you can actually do seems broadly random. I like the sound of medical clinics. You can see that that green light there matches his green trait, so he's going to research that especially quickly. We got rid of one of our technologists. To be fair, we do have another one. I'm just having a quick look to see what they... Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, I was just sort of mumbling to myself. There was something else we might have been able to do, but it's not important. So research speed +5, that just sounds like a great boost that we're going to have. So yeah, we're definitely doing that. And then Miranda build speed, replicator halls, ice mining station. So we can see a little bit here. Food. I think the ice mining station sounds a little bit more important, so I'm going to research that. You get a feel for what you want in your civilization and what you think is important as you play the game. Now, one thing that I know that I want is another science ship. I know that it's going to take alloys, so we're not going to be able to build that just yet, so we're not going to worry about that. Traditions, we don't worry about. That will come up. Edicts and policies. So this is a little something where you can just tweak what your civilization specializes in. We're the Federation. We're all about exploration, science, and diplomacy. Peace. I think that this sounds very good. Survey speed. Do you see? It tells you what you can do. You just click over the box, and it shows you what will happen if you select this. We're going to be down energy credits. That's the basic currency. 5%. We can see that we're making loads and loads of energy credits. Increasing that survey speed so that when a science ship goes to a planet and surveys it, increasing that, that's pretty good. That's really, really good. Increasing it by 25%. We want to be surveying planets as quickly as we possibly can, so that's what we're going to do. Let's not worry about that. Is there anything else? Planet management. This all seems absolutely baffling. But, well, let's have a look at this. We're producing tons and tons of food here. So how about, click on the little icon there. I'm going to turn this into an agrarian world, because it's already amazing at producing food. A lot of these planets, not really so great at producing these kinds of material, these minerals, and we do want minerals. So I think somebody is going to have to bite the bullet and start doing that. I don't want to mess with Andoria there because they're producing loads of credits. Vulcan, congratulations, you're a mining world. Now this game, now we're sort of set up there now. maybe one other thing that we could do is we could just start seeing about making some friends. I'm going to click here to open up diplomacy. And I'm going to just start trying to make some buddies with the Romulans. Trade agreement would be great. They don't have a very strong opinion of us. If I click on improve relations, we'll be able to do that after we've let the game run for a bit. Now this game, it's sort of a macro management game and it runs pretty slowly. It is a macro management game. You're not going to be micromanaging everything. So this is something that I'm doing. Improve relations. We send an envoy. We've got 2 of those. And I think that trying to make friends with the Romulans is a good idea. I think trying to make friends with the Klingons is a good idea. It explains what happened at Khitomar. And really, they should be slightly favorable towards us anyway. Let's see. These guys are just outright hostile. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to piss them off, but we're not going to do anything to try and improve that just yet. If they're enemies, they're enemies. And who knows, maybe we can do the right thing and we can help liberate Bajor. I'm going to have another quick look at my territory here. Now that... this is producing research and minerals. Minerals would be absolutely fantastic to have. I'm going to send my construction ship. Click on that. Click on here. And we're going to build some mining stations first. Then we're going to build a research station. And that means that we are going to get a galactic-wide boost to our mineral production. That's very useful for building buildings on your planets, things like that. And then we'll do the research station. That will get us research, obviously. Okay, yeah, this is something we're going to annoy the Cardassians. We're going to say, hey, you know what? Bajor should be free. That will massively improve our relations with the Bajorans and send our relations with the Cardassians plummeting. It seems like every race supports Bajoran independence anyway, though. So we've got everything started. Just to recap, we've got our fleet going around just to get a bit of a slightly better idea of the galaxy, what lies within our borders. We've got our science ship, going over here, surveying this system. And once it's surveyed, we can sort of claim it, We can build an outpost there. It stops anybody else from having it, should they want it, unless they want to start a fight. We go over here. If you always keep an eye on the top left here, under your resources, you will get little notifications. So yeah, it's just telling us, yeah, we're improving our relations. That's fine. Yes, that's right-click that to get rid of it. But little bits of information will keep on popping up here. Yeah, the Romulan Star Empire now supports Bajoran republics. That means that we've got something else in common with Bajorans, and that's going to add pressure to Cardassia. Betazoid houses want us to establish mutazoid. I forgot about the flipping Betazoids, didn't I? Klingon Empire wants to establish a embassy. That's great. Yeah, the Betazoids, if you start as the Federation, the Betazoids are down at the south of the map. And you know what? I think I really... We sent our ambassadors off elsewhere. I don't know what this does, but I'm going to request a mission. I don't know what happens when we do this, so I'm learning as well as you. Requests our support in researching an experimental new hypothesis that could increase their long-range warp capabilities. Do we want to contribute to their research? Yes. Now, is that something this is new to me. This is absolutely new. This should come up in the mission log. Okay, we're researching that. Is that something that our guys here are doing? No. Okay. All right, but what we did is basically we said to the Beta Zs, hey, is there something you need a hand with? And they said, oh yeah, we need a hand with this research. We're going to help them with that. And then they should be friendly with us. Some information up here. Form a commercial pact with the Beta Zs. Yes, definitely. This is all stuff that is going to help our economy, and it's going to help our relationship with that race. There's lots and lots of different ways that you can expand your civilization. We could try and just subjugate everybody. We could, launch a military campaign. That's not really the Federation way, though, is it? We know that it's not. So we're going to go full on diplomatic. We're going to try and make peace and be all friendly with everybody. Now, alloys are used for building ships and star bases. I want another science ship. We're generating alloys pretty slowly. Yeah, absolutely. So we're being offered lots and lots of stuff from the Beta Zs. Can we send somebody to help with that? No, not yet. Okay. As soon as those envoys are available, they're going straight to Beta Z. Somebody's going straight to Beta Z. What you might also find as well is that you're going to encounter unknown species. And then you have first contact protocols where you're going to see if you can establish relations. You use your envoys for that as well. So we can see here stuff is happening. You can see that our military fleets, it's got that little green arrow. That means that it's moving. If we want to check up on that, we can see it right there. Construction ship, we can see that progress bar. We know what it's doing. We sent it to build a mining station right here so that we can get more minerals. We can see that this planet has an abundance of minerals. The science ship, we can see that progress there. It currently is surveying a planet in Yobna. It's exactly what we want it to do. And I think that a priority for me is going to be to build another science ship soon. With Federation, we're all about research, exploration, and understanding the galaxy. So that kind of follows, right? Again, I'm pretty new to streaming from PC, so please do let me know if the sound quality and everything is okay. I'm still fiddling with that, trying to get it just right. I am recording this at 10 o'clock in the morning, Friday the 13th, which is much earlier than I was planning on doing it. Last night I was on in the evening. We had a pretty good audience, actually. It was really, really fun talking to people as I was playing. I know that this is a lot earlier. I'm going to try and come up with a regular streaming schedule, but I'm busy tonight, so I can't do it tonight. What I will be doing is putting it up on YouTube. I've got the tags there. You should just be able to follow me, and you'll be able to see my YouTube channel. Further research to determine habitability. Okay, so sometimes these things come up. These are anomalies. They're like little decisions that you can make. It might say, hey, look, we can carry on surveying the planet, or we can research this quirky little thing that we've discovered. What do you want us to do? I've gone for researching the quirky little thing that we've discovered. Looks like, obviously, the Cardassians are very interested in this. Oh. Go to the planet view, and we can see a little bit more. I mean, this doesn't look like a particularly great planet. It looks like maybe we've got some alloys there. Okay. It'll really tell us if there's anything habitable. Seems like habitable planets are actually quite rare. Okay, now I think we need 100 alloys to build a science ship. Let's just check. What I'm going to do is go to Fleet Manager. There's our shipyard there on Sol. What do you know? We can build a science ship. I said that I was keen on getting another science ship, so that's exactly what we're going to do. It doesn't take very, very long to build at all. There's a current science ship exploring that that strange anomaly. Construction ship, yes, we know that that's building the resource harvester there. And what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself making decisions at key points and then just letting the game play, letting it run until there is another decision for you to make. That's just the nature of the game. That's what we're doing. Now, for me, I know that I want to bring Beta Zeta, dreadful planet name, into the fold. So I'm going to keep on just hammering them with stuff that I think is going to improve our relations. I'm not too worried about upsetting the Cardassians because, hey, if I save the Bajorans, we're heroes. I would like good relations, really, with the Romulans and the Klingons. Klingons shouldn't really be too much of a problem. It explains what happened at Khitomar. We tried to help them after they were bushwhacked by the Romulans, so we should be able to develop a good relationship with them. Potentially habitable planets there on Dorvan. That's why it's handy to send the fleet out. We get just a broad shape of the galaxy, basically, by doing that. I know that L class and D class, I mean, they're pretty crappy planets. Yes, they're habitable, but just. It'd be nice if it told you things like when ships have been built. But I can see that one's just appeared there. It's going to need somebody to captain it. Hey, come back. The Burton, the USS LeVar Burton. So these are your leaders. Spies are pretty obvious. Admirals, they command fleets, like this one here. Governors lead planets. Well, they have ships and they help planets. They're kind of a weird thing. Scientists, they conduct research or they lead science ships. And we're just... now, I think we've got somebody who is busy investigating. Yeah, I can't do that. So I picked somebody who's got a trait that I like the sound of. They research anomalies a lot quicker. So they're going to be the boss of the Burton. And I tell you what, the first thing that we're going to do, if we go over here, can we help? Yeah, we're going to send that ship, first of all, to help our existing science ship to research that anomaly. Our captain that we just assigned to the Burton is an expert in anomaly research, so it kind of makes sense to have him go over there and help. Great, our construction ship has finished building the mining station, so good for him. I think we've got a lot of research there. 5 research units thingies. We're going to build a research station there. Basically, that's a lot of resources. We definitely want that. We can see that our fleet here is still zooming off, exploring the galaxy. It's exactly what we wanted it to do. It looks like we got some kind of pulsar or something there. Whoa, I told you to research the anomalies. Can you not do that? Okay, we're going to go over there and we're just going to help survey the planet. If you see a little snoozing icon next to your ships, it means that they're not doing anything. And you absolutely don't want that. I'm going to go and we're just going to finish surveying Yobnar. It might be a planet that we really, really want because it's close to Cardassian space. We're not going to cause trouble with them, but we're not going to do an awful lot to improve our relations. Okay, so these guys are going to be available very, very soon. Game saves automatically, by the way, which is pretty nice. Okay. You are going to... Oh, that sucks. That's a terrible neg trait. Terrible neg trait. So as you guys develop experience, they can gain traits. They could be good or they could be bad. Yeah, we know that we're doing that. If we tell it to stop doing this... Yeah, okay, great. So let's send this ship to continue surveying. Let's send this ship to continue researching that anomaly. Remember, our new science ship, the one that we just put on the anomaly, is an expert. Oh dear, has it reset all of the progress? I think it has. I think I made a mistake there. All right, okay, well, it's handy to know that that's what happens. I thought the progress would keep. It doesn't. C'est la vie. So our construction ship, we can see how far it's got with building a research station at Andor. It's over here. Science ships, we can see how far they've got with their respective tasks. The governor is governing. Fleet is still zooming around, and we are developing resources and everything at a pretty good rate. I would kind of like to get my hands on those alloys. Alloys are used for building ships and star bases. Is it more useful than getting the minerals from Sol? Probably not, actually. So I'm just kind of talking to myself and deciding what to do based on what I understand to be important. I'm still very new to this game. Deuterium. Okay. Some of these things, some of these concepts are still a little bit baffling to me. If you hover over an icon, it does give you a fair amount of information about them. What happened here? Something's happened here. Oh, is it just telling us that the construction ship has finished? I think it is. Yeah, build a mining station. Now, something that I want to take a look at, if we go to the expansion planner, we can see potential planets that we can move on to. So Mars is no good. Denobula, okay, pretty good habitability. But if we look at Risa, look at that. This is going to be a great planet to colonize. You can just see habitability 100%. Distance is a little far, size is okay. But we can see that we've got lots and lots of options there. We could build some buildings. I want to see if we can colonize that. I just left click and it brings up this. The colonization process can be done automatically, which is really, really nice. This is telling us what we need. We're going to need, well, 1.5 additional alloys, but we're going to need a lot more food. So we're going to put a pin in that for the moment. But when we've got enough food and enough alloys, we could consider colonizing Risa. Yeah, which is there. Of course, we've got to decide what we're spending our resources on. Those alloys could go to another ship. That food, we could use that for trade for other materials if we wanted to. Yeah, we're already doing that. We haven't got any other things that we can do to just keep boosting our relationship with these guys, but we're still working on that job that they wanted us to do. Finishes in 31 months. Still working on that. Got a little bit of information here. The Bajorans are wary of us. Dude, we've been supporting your independence. Come on. Betazoids very friendly. Cardassians, yeah. Klingons are wary of us. Shouldn't be. Okay, so none of that's too bad. Nobody is hostile towards us or anything like that. Being the cuddly, fluffy Federation, we don't want people being angry with us or upset. If we could click on the fleet, we can see that there is a bubble. That is how far that fleet can go. If we click on our science ship, no bubbles. It's because they can go wherever the heck they want. They have unlimited range, which is nice. I don't think there's anything that we're particularly short of at the moment. Just going to keep these resources ticking up. I'm going to keep our civilization just flourishing as best I can. I was planning on, when I do these videos, doing about an hour at a time, so we're halfway there. Now, Yobnar, I like the look of this. Do you see this? It's got lots of energy credits, the basic currency that you use for everything, and alloys, which we use to build ships. Now we've got to finish surveying this system before we can build an outpost there. But if we do build an outpost there, we claim it before anybody else does. And I want to do that. I want to build an outpost, and then I want to build some mining stations, whatever they're called, to get these resources. That's a decent thread of resources. Again, can't do anything just yet, not until it is fully surveyed. If we hover the cursor over it, it says that this is an unsurveyed system. Okay, fine. We can see that our science ships, they're both there. One of them is doing the surveying, one of them is exploring that anomaly that we found. Both should be done soon. As soon as the construction ship has finished doing what it's doing at Sol. Oh, look at that. We've even got some minerals there as well. Ooh, okay. Our away team has found a breathable atmosphere on a frosted planet, pointing towards a habitable world. Cryocapsule. The Erelinians are not spacefaring when extinct. Who knows what else is in this cave? Explore it safely. Come on, it's a little bit chilly. But you could see what each of those decisions was going to do. It gives you that little story. It asks you what you want to do, and you're like, well, I don't know. But if you click over the dialogue options that you have to make your choices, it will tell you what you will gain. It's absolutely fantastic. Population growth and the build speed for various things, lot quicker, but I'm wondering if there's something else. Now, we can have either defense or conquest, research or development, commerce or welfare. We can go over them and we can see what is available. And what we want. Okay. That doesn't seem massively important to me. I mean, build speed. This is a fairly slow-moving game, so them going like, "Oh, build this quicker." I don't think we need to worry about that too much. So, what do we want to adopt? Farmers produce minerals. I've got to admit, I don't know what some of this means. I mean, that seems. I mean, population growth. I like the sound of that. We're going to adopt progress, and then we can start selecting these. As soon as that gets to 3,000, we can start picking these little bonuses. Now our science ship is asleep. I want you to finish surveying Yobnar ASAP so that I can then build an outpost and I can claim it for myself. The Cardassians and nobody else will get to. See what I mean? Surveying is a slow process. Oh, okay, that's nice. There you go. We now know the history of that little species that we didn't know anything about before. Okay. I'm really keen to claim Yobnar. That's ours. And then maybe what we do, we'll explore these planets up here, unless we've got some reason, to go elsewhere. Perhaps our fleet has a look at a planet and there's something like a Class M planet. Now, Class M planet should be very habitable. So I could either split my science ships up or I could double them up so that we survey one system more quickly than we otherwise would. But I'd like to know what's there. I'd like to know what's at Drago. Is there even a species there already? Could be. Our construction ship is just churning away there. Now, keeping an eye on here, when this gets to 1.3k, we know that we can, if we go to the expansion planet, we know that we can colonize Riser. We can't do it just yet. Haven't got the food. I could go to the market and buy some food, but I don't think I've really got a surplus of credits at the moment. We're not going to do it yet. If at some point I should want a new leader, a new governor, a new scientist, anything like that, I am going to need 1,000 credits. So I want to have at least 1,000 credits in the bank before we start burning off that surplus. The Yobnar system has been fully surveyed. Right, so that means that our science ships are now... You go there. Now, where was it? It was Drago, wasn't it? Drago was an M-type star. It had a planet with potential to be colonized. Hurry up, construction ship. I could always build another construction ship, but I don't think we need to do that. I'm going to hold on to my minerals here because I know that I'm going to want them to build an outpost on Yobnar. And again, that's just so that we can claim it. Do we actually want to do that right now? Yeah, we do. Stop doing what you're doing. Oh, no. Can't. So we haven't got enough of that influence. Great. New treaty with the Betazoids. I think we've already got someone busy improving relationships. Yeah. So we've already got somebody doing that. They're friendly. You can see that that is just ramping up. They love us, and that's just great. Now our influence has gone down again. Employing Pops with the soldier job on a colony with the Fortress World designation. Well, okay, so we know that we need this. It's just told us how to do that, so I think we're going to have to do what it recommended. We need a planet that's going to have a surplus of population. This place is just churning out people. So how about... I think actually I remember from another playthrough, if we build a prison basically. No? Okay, let's see what it said. See exactly what it said, because we want to build Fortress World designation. So we've got to designate a planet as a fortress world. Go to planets management. Andoria. Oops. We go to planets management. We click on the little globe there. Now we needed that little purple head icon resource, whatever that was. It said to turn this into a fortress world, which we can't do. I wonder if we can do that with anywhere else. Nope. All right. We We're just going to have to hope that we generate enough of that quickly enough. Political clout is used in many things like making claims, forming pacts and agreements, or building outposts. The gain remains fairly consistent throughout the game, but can be increased by... Well, it just decreased. So it's our guarantees which are killing us. Sorry, buddy. We need that back. We've got a lot of guarantees sapping that. So what exactly... What guarantees do we have? You know what, mate? Actually, can we have an embassy with you? That would be nice. Let's go on a charm offensive. So we just put that out there. Ugh. Okay, Romulans don't want to have an embassy. Okay, fine. Okay, look, we can see that that's gone back up. We're gaining two influence per turn, whatever. That's great. We really, really need that. I really, really want to build that outpost on Yobnar. That is an important planet in terms of position and resources. Yep, so there you go. That's our construction ship saying, hey, look, we finished building that thingy. You can at least move over there, even if we can't build anything just yet. I know that we sacrificed some of our relationship with the Betazoids, but I need that influence to be going up. Looks like the Cardassians are kind of interested in this as well. It looks like they're surveying it. Got my eyes on this prize right here. So everything's going swimmingly at the moment. Everything's ticking over. Aha. Let's just pause it and let's just see. Now, expansion planner. Riser, that's what we're interested in. We can do it. Now, who do we want on there? We've got an abundance of credits at the moment, I think. Yeah, name our colony, Riser. That makes sense. And now, has it just instantly... Has it just instantly done it? Has it just instantly set up a colony? Let's have a look. Does it show up here? No, it doesn't. So I think Space Dock 1... Oh, there we go. We can see a progress report. It's building the colony ship right now. As soon as that's finished, that's going to go straight over to Riser, and we will have a brand new colony. That would be good. That's the whole point of this game, is that you're trying to expand your empire in whatever way is suitable to them. For the Federation, it's diplomacy and it's exploration and the peaceful settlement of colonies. If we were the Klingons, we'd probably be looking at getting into a fight with people so that we can take everything by force. The Romulans, of course, a bit more duplicitous, subterfuge, misdirection. And then the Cardassians. Who cares about the Cardassians? They're sad. The Federation can talk about creating this magnificent empire through technology and diplomacy. The Klingons can claim to be the greatest warriors in the Alpha Quadrant. The Romulans can say like they are so skilled in subterfuge that they can sneeze and everyone gets around a table and discusses what's happening. The Cardassians, they say like, oh yeah, we took over this planet once and then gave it back. And every other race is like, yeah, great, well done. You should be really proud of that. Okay, let's see. Did we upset these guys? Not really. We have got... Sounds interesting. So we've uncovered an unusual ship that we're going to explore. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is proving to be an interesting little system down here, isn't it? Now, what's that? That's our fleet. Yeah, they still got a little bit more exploring to do, and then we're going to we'll send them back to Earth. '86. We need 86 influence. Okay, all right. Well, we doubled it from what it was, which was just ticking up at 1 point. Got rid of those guarantees that was absolutely killing us. I will be annoyed if the Cardassians get this planet. It might well be on like Donkey Kong. Colony ship's 40% complete. We got loads and loads of minerals and stuff. Maybe while we're waiting for this, just build a mining station. Doesn't really take too long to do that. So great. We'll get the construction ship doing that while we are waiting for the influence to go up, so that we can build the outpost here. Very, very keen on doing that, but we can't do it just yet. Minerals, of course, useful for building things on planets, but we can use them for trade and everything as well. While we've got an abundance of them, these districts, these are like small little buildings. It tells you what will be produced, and then the actual buildings, much bigger, they require far more resources and have a much bigger impact. Being aboard the shuttle in orbit, the away team was greeted by a group of transparent human life forms guarding what seems to be a dormant chromatic vortex. Scans indicate that the vortex is composed of remnant triolic energy has distorted the space-time continuum. Oh no. Oh great, we're gonna gain a load of influence. Look, do you see that? Like I said, hover over. Oh, thank you, Ladarian, for subscribing. Okay, so It's going to cost some credits, but we've got that to spare, and we're going to gain some influence, which is just what we wanted. It's exactly what we needed. Tell you what, construction ship, knock it off. You ain't doing that anymore. You are building a starbase here. Wow! Yes! Cool. And we completed that little objective for the Beta Zeds. That is going to really, really help. That's really, really going to help our relationship. So we can have more research, or we can have credits. I think we're picking up credits at a good rate. Let's get some research points. Let's go to our mission log. There's nothing that we need doing at the moment. Anomalies, nothing to explore. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I'm getting to build that outpost at Yobnar. That is something that I was really keen to do, as well as settling Riser. What do we got? We'll do the stream for another 5 minutes or so. What I want to do is I want to see... Enter into a protection. Their fleet power is pathetic compared to ours. Their economic power is pathetic compared to ours. They are friendly, though. No. The reason that I say that is because it's going to suck up influence and we're just getting nothing from it. Them going like, hey, you watch our back and we'll watch yours. You got nothing to offer, dude. Nothing. I wonder if there is anything that we can do to assimilate the Beta Z houses. Oh. Now that is what we're talking about. Do you want to become a member of the Federation, Betazoids? Wouldn't that be better than your stupid little protection pact or whatever it was? Let's see what they say. This is a big swing. This is a big swing. Ooh, what's this? So there's the proposition. We can't really do anything to improve our relationship, but start the integration process. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, looks like we've got some kind of bar there. We can get some more detailed information. It's going to take a while, but we are going to assimilate the Beta Zeds. Strange choice of words. Assimilate. You kind of associate that with a different race. So Jonah, there's not an awful lot of useful stuff there, I don't think. Not really. I could send this ship off into the very far distance to, explore the depths of space. I'm not gonna do that though. I think I like the idea of finding out a little bit more about these planets, because we might well do the virtue signally thing of freeing Bejor. And that will really annoy the Cardassians. Like I care. Okay, what do we got? So is that just saying, oh, the Burton has finished exploring Drago? What have we got? An M-class planet? Put a pin in that. That might be worth looking at. What do you think? Where else should we have a look at? This is about the farthest star that we can see. It's near to Betazoid home planet. I think that's a good one to survey. So we're going to do that. I could set these ships to automatically survey planets, but that means that you don't have any control over them. It's technically it's got a habitable planet, but that's a class D. That's class dreadful, basically. Okay, great. So some of that research that we set in motion at the start of the game is being completed. I don't know really what is worth researching and what is perhaps not so useful, so I'm just taking guesses here. Looky look. Our colony ship, where are you? It's heading to Riser. We're going to have a new colony soon. Pretty excited about that. This is... No, not Drago, not sad old Drago. Oh, technology researched, so we have finished researching something. That's great. Admin capacity. I don't know what the fleet command limit is. I'm not sure what all of that... I'm not sure what a lot of this means. We're going to research it, and then through playing, hopefully we'll find out. Traditions available. Do you remember these? So, I like the sound of this. Population growing. We can build colonizers, constructions, science ships. We can build a lot of those things a lot more quickly. I think that's a good one to go with. It seems to fit the Federation's edict of being peaceful, you know, an expansionist through peaceful means. This is interesting. 2 potentially habitable planets, although they are class L and class D. That's probably not that great then. The colony ship, what are you doing? You are moving. Are you colonizing? Let's have a look. There he is. Construction ship. Construction is complete. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There it is. Look, can you see how our borders have expanded? Okay, we're gonna make the most of this fantastic new planet. Build some mining stations. Can we do that? Just about. Just about. But I want that. I want those alloys. I want those energy credits. I want those minerals. And I shall have them. There is no greater honor. So our little people in charge of our ships and things, they gain XP, they gain traits. That's bad. It's really bad. Okay, fine. And that's good. That's really good. So, oh, hi, Trixie G. Thank you very much for following. Very much appreciated. Okay, so if you just joined, we're pretty early into the game right now. Thank you. Pretty early into the game, but what we've done is we've expanded our territory a little bit. We've built 2 outposts to, you know, increase this blob here. We've got 2 science ships going around exploring the universe. A colony ship has been sent to the nearby Riser because that looks like it is a beautiful world and would make a fantastic colony. And we are doing our absolute best to induct the Betazoids into the Federation. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Look at that. Did you see that? That was 3,000 unity points. That's this in one go, just through that decision. And that means that we can now pick another tradition. I think that's pretty good. Maybe what we could do is we could look at getting another governor because we've just increased the efficacy of governors. So maybe if we had more governors, that would be a good thing. Leader has gained a level. Great, he's just made himself an awful lot cheaper. And he's a great researcher as well. I don't see our colonization ship there on there anymore. Do you see it? So if we go to planets management, we can see Riser. Brand new planet. It's kind of the party planet of the galaxy, isn't it? Okay, there's nothing here at the moment. The Beast. What the hell? Shaka, when the Endless One strikes, Temba, its arms with veins of venom, Laga, a cold-blooded cynic, whispers of silent vengeance. Okay, so there's some stuff here. I mean, I don't know how we clear this. I'd like to get rid of that big, scary cave beast. Thank you for offering to help with the stream, but at the moment, this is only the second PC stream that I've done, and I'm not really looking to change anything. Planet is under colonization. Okay, so we can't do anything. That's absolutely fine. I'm happy to just sort of figure things out with the stream as it goes. For the moment, all I need to know is, are people enjoying it? Do they want to see more of this? Is the sound? Does the sound okay? Is the picture okay? This is all brand new to me, so you can really, really help me out just by saying like, "Oh, hey, look, I think I like what you're talking about," or "Could you show us how this works in the game?" That kind of thing. That would be pretty helpful. And I noticed that a couple of people have just jumped on, and I'm happy to go for just a little longer. Maybe we'll wait until we've finished colonizing Riser again. I intend to do sort of hour-long sessions at a time. Um, Sound is great and the picture is fine. Thank you very much, Kai. Thank you. So for any new players, this is again something that I mentioned at the start. This is it's a slow game that just sort of develops. You're macro managing, you're not micromanaging. You're putting things in motion, you let the time go, and then you just see how that plays out and you make key decisions. So at the moment we're going at 1.5 speed. That's the fastest speed that the galaxy can advance. We're doing well at gathering some resources and things. We've got our science ships exploring the galaxy, we've got our construction ship building stuff just as we wanted, and everything is going fine. What I do wonder, can we build another science ship? With the Federation, we're all about that. We're all about exploring the galaxy. We can build another science ship. We might need some extra credits for a new scientist to man this ship, to captain it, but so we can gain some energy credits or we can gain some influence. I'm going to gain some influence. I know that I just said that we needed some energy credits, but that is easy. that is easier to gain than the influence is. So that's why I made that decision. Those little story boxes pop up. It tells you a little bit about something that happens, and you make the choice about what you gain and what you leave behind. And it's all about what is easier for you to generate, really. Now, I wonder if our fleet can go a little farther than it could last time. No. I just thought because we've slightly increased our territory, we might be able to, but that's okay. How's Riser coming along? Is it cooked yet? Planet is under construction. Okay. Okay, so here's something interesting. So the story of this game is that it's just taken part after the Khitomar Massacre. That is the point at which the Klingons and the humans became friends, because the Klingons were bushwhacked by the Romulans. The humans, even though it was hopeless, came to try to help them in the defense of this colony that was being slaughtered. We're getting some fallout and making some decisions here. Shut down. So Khitomar was sabotaged. We're gonna blab about what we know. We're gonna recruit a new spy by doing this. We'd do that either way. And we can either improve our standing with the Klingons or gain intelligence on them. I think we be honest, tell them what's happened, and we try and improve our standing by being open and honest. That's what the Federation's all about. So what do you make of that, guys? You're friendly? All right. Let's see if we can get a trade agreement out of that. That'd be good. If we formed a defensive pact or anything like that, they would agree to that. I kind of want to keep my influence ticking over, though. That's the only thing. You see what it's going to cost us. Let's just go with the trade agreement, shall we? Rommies. Oh, you're so grumpy. Let's have a quick look at how things are going with the Beta Zeds. Yeah, integration. There we go. That's barreling along nice and quickly. We're integrating them. We don't need to do that. We're already integrating them. I'm not going to do that mission. I'm not going to spend the credits on that. We've got a science ship, don't we, and a spy ship. So let's just see. So you finished exploring here, I think. Yes, you have. And there's not a ton of good stuff there. Let's go here. We've got a brand new science ship. It's going to need a captain. Let's assign that. We're going to need just a few more energy credits. We need 1,000 in total. So let's just let that tick over. There's no point in sending that science. Careful with immigration. I'm not sure if immigrants still work like in Stellaris, that they can make managing a planet hard or just overtake it. Okay, thank you for the tip. This is based on Stellaris, and I'm pretty keen on keeping things simple. A spy ship has just appeared. I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm just going to say automatic counter-espionage. That seems to be the only real basic thing that we can do with them at the moment. Come on. We want those credits to go up, and then we can buy a scientist, we can assign them to our new science ship, and then we can go exploring more of the galaxy. Oh, look at that. Our science ship has gone off the grid. That sometimes happens. It would be nice to get some kind of a notification when that happens, but it's just disappeared. Thank you very much, Kite. You've got to go, but have a great day. All I'm going to do is just assign our captain here, send this ship off, and then the stream is finishing anyway. Thank you really for joining me and giving me the advice and having a chat. I will be on again. I will put this video up on my YouTube channel, and see you around. Have a good day. So like I just said, I'm just going to assign this captain. We're just going to send this ship off. Maybe find out what on earth is going over there, where our other science ship went missing. And I think that this is a fantastic place to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to keep on doing these. I am enjoying this game. And I'll see you around for the next session.